All right, y'all. We are back, and we are where we at? We're actually gonna skip to the next month. Our grain. Of course it's raining. Of course it is. Good cup of coffee in the morning is beautiful. Um, let's go get our product and sell it. Oops. Let's go put up our equipment because this is definitely not the one we need. I got the grass cut. Our yard is looking good. As you see, we've got plenty of money. We did some contracts last time. So, don't have the worries that we once had, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Oh, wow. We're getting multiples. Well, this is really not outputting on it much. You may need to upgrade it. But I think that the money wise is good. I mean, let's be honest, y'all. Let's be honest. We are making pretty good progress. The sheep are not making us that much money. They're not costing us much, just grass cutting. I feel like that would have went. I don't know why it didn't. Um, the way to look at it is we're a third of the way to buying that bigger field. We have to do a couple of contracts this month. But let's deliver our goods. This is our handmade products. Um, our chickens are starting to produce. I'm happy about that. I think we may have 300 now. Then that way we can figure out how much we're going to use of food, and we can see what we can sell and what we don't need to sell. As long as we keep a plethora of money, we'll be all right. They're not gonna go hungry, but our egg production will go down if they drop under 100%. So, whew, thought he was gonna hit me. Should we have bought a farm over that's closer to the store? Possibly. I like that farm just the way it was laid out. This is another farm that caught my eye. and this one over here, only because of the buildings. Because this farm is, if we go and we go to land, so yeah, it was 361,000, but this field was like 2 million. It would have been about the same. We spent about 2 million. We may transition to this one. Oops. 'Cause we haven't really built anything over there. Um, and maybe we end up owning them both. Maybe we just get to the money where, you know, I like it for the storage. I'm a big square building or rectangular building. What do they call those? Pole barns. Pole barns. Pole barns. Pole barns just seem like you just get the most bang for your space. Um, that's like 13,000. That's a pretty good living. That's a pretty good living. That's not a lot of input, and everything is just gonna get better. Um, I don't know how long we're gonna stay on this farm. I like the layout. We could redo our farm or keep it the way it is. But I'm not a fan of the house, as y'all know. The house is with that can be changed. Um, just the proximity. And this will hold a lot of equipment. Can we get it open? Of course we can't. I didn't scout out enough on this one. I don't think it would make much sense to change with this like layout, and then I can put the, no, I can put it there, but I can put it here. We may, we may come up with a 1.6 million dollars. I always like the thought process of having a couple of farms, but we were supposed to play this and keep this small. We have under, let me look again. We have under, so that's 7 acres, and then that is like 2 acres, three. So we have like 10 acres. So our next step would be to pick this up. Oh man, I'm tripping. My bad, brother. Yeah, and it's just to go that route, just I think that's what we'll do. I like that large size farm, that large size field. We got more flood warnings. Ugh. Oh. So yeah, I think that's the route we go. It's not like this section is bad, but I like that. If you had this house over there, so what this could turn into is some beef cattle. 7 acres for some beef cattle. This could be like the cattle ranch, which is what I'm moving towards, and not even buy this other field. Just keep this as the animal ranch. Let's see if we have any good contracts. We may not. We may not. That's the problem. Depending on another man to make. Ooh, ooh. We're gonna. Where's this at? Yeah, we're gonna do that one. We're definitely gonna do that one. We're gonna do them both. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I gotta move that. I gotta move it to here. Because it just did something that was crazy. Crazy, man. Oh, it's still stuck on there. Oh, great. How does these type of things happen? Sheesh. Yeah, we're gonna have. We gotta figure out how to get there. Are we supposed to go the other way? Looks like it. It's. I'm just gonna go through this to get this farm. Hell with it. Because I don't see where I'm supposed to turn at. huge field. This isn't how you're supposed to do this. I understand. I get lost. I don't know. It's showing that there's a road. Okay, so I was going to go the right way. It just didn't look like I was going the right way. There's all types of farms over here, though. I love it. I love it. I love this map. This map is good. Whoa. Whoa. What's that field in front of us? Oh shit, it's huge. I don't know what it's doing, but I'm gonna let it do its thing. Okay, we are going to do another contract. We're gonna get that money. We're gonna get that money. We're gonna do all these big ones. I'm not doing that stone picking one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anything I gotta buy product for, I'm not doing. I think we got plans. Instead of buy the whole map like we did on the last one, which was very successful. I think what we're gonna do is buy all the farms. It is. We get it all together, y'all. So, I think after this, we're gonna be a Switch only streamer. And I have this game on Switch. So some of the capabilities are going to go away, so the episodes may change a little bit. We still haven't found a decent auto load. I have never like up. Ooh, this is a big field. Um, oh, this is a dog. A little bit underpowered. Man, this farmland looks good. It is rich looking. The land is expensive, but the contracts are good. So we do one, AI does one, our worker does one, little Susie. Stupid big field. Look at that. I don't know what that is. Probably need to spend a day just driving around just looking at stuff. Oh, yeah, we don't have a car. We have a freaking tractor, so. We definitely have enough to buy us a truck. Some uneven ground. We just have to get all of this done and done right, and we will be good. I think the biggest problem that we have right now is not knowing what to do with our money. Because even if we get keep that building or keep those buildings, we could put our sheep there. But I don't want it to be like so big. I like this. I think we're gonna buy this. I like this a lot. Versus spraying. So I guess we're contract workers now until, We got a lot of downtime because our farm is small. I don't know how far we want to grow. Boy, it sounds like this thing is kicking up, struggling. It sounds like the torque and the horsepower is low on this machine. I don't think the gearing's right, but whatever. Oh, wait a minute. Those weeds did not get pulled. Did I start at the wrong spot? Maybe. I don't even know where I started at, to be honest with you. Maybe it was right here. Yeah, we are making good money today. We're gonna make about 40,000, 45,000. Once we harvest it, maybe we change it, maybe we plant. Our problem is I don't necessarily want to be adding waters. Again, buddy. Because I feel like you would have, you might have to feed them, but I feel like you would have water. You would have automated water. You wouldn't be bringing water to the animals. You'd have a well installed, and the well water would go to the animals, and it would feed the troughs. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It looks like everything is streaming a lot better, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying it. We're actually streaming through hardware instead of software. I didn't want to do another contract, but I think we're definitely gonna be over 100,000. So that part doesn't worry me monetarily rise. The biggest part that I'm struggling with is what to do with the money. I guess that's a good problem to have. We're only in our second year and we've got $85,000 to our name. We have enough to buy some more land, but got to do some setting up to try a couple things. I think we're gonna do switch one and switch two, and I think we're gonna enjoy what the Switch has to offer. We're gonna be switching to console playing. Not that our PCs need upgrading or anything. I'm starting to get a backlog of Switch games, so. Farming is our first love. In real life too, like I got to go outside. We had a hell of a storm last night, and I've got a couple of crops that I just flipped at the beginning of August, and they're basically baby plants and seedlings. I don't know if they survived. We had a hailstorm that killed the watermelon plants, knocked all the flowers and the budding fruit off. I probably should pull that up. I don't know, guys. I don't know how this is only 25%. I don't know if I missed a section or what's going on. I don't know. This is crazy. Like, maybe that's right. Maybe this film is bigger than what it looks like. I don't know. All I know is that this rain is bogging down the ground. This is probably not a good day to do it. In real life, we probably are destroying crops. And these are not thin tires. Maybe they are. These Mercedes tractors from the Mercedes-Benz package. Oh man, I love them. They're not big horsepower tractors, but they are definitely probably up to 60 acres. Very good pricing, very good capability. Once you get above 60 acres though, you kind of need some boss hog stuff to be pulling. Or you need multiples. It's like you have that train of thought, well, I have one big tractor with one big piece of equipment, wider, faster, or I have multiple smaller things. It is what it is. Like it's whatever your train of thought is. It's got to be consistent though. So I am. The contracts have made us. Let's not be. I mean, but this is what you would do in your off time. If we have too small of a form, it doesn't keep us busy. I don't know what a busy form looks like. I'm thinking about 60 acres is probably enough to where we would only be doing our stuff. But that means we're only getting one payday. We got to be a lot more frugal on our spending. But we're getting one of these. We're getting one of these weeders. Or hoes, that's what they are, a hoe. Because this is just nice. Let's see what it is. It is a Pottinger roller carrier at 12,400. Yeah, I am definitely getting one of these. I don't know. This horsepower seems to be a little. I mean, on flat ground, it's probably fine. As soon as we get to a little bit of a hill, she struggles. Oh, we put it in out here. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. So yeah, I think that's the way we're gonna be. I have a backlog of things, and we're gonna be a variety streamer again. Because I don't think you guys enjoy watching farming every time I'm on. And I know that you guys enjoy my film, my editing, and my music, and I have gotten busy in life, and we may get like one of those out a week or every 2 weeks. So maybe we'll start another fully edited, but I can't do like I had a request to do like 3 times a week, 4 times a week. That they enjoy, my commentary and state of affairs. And guys, I don't think that I can do that. My ADHD at 52 years old has caused me to have to retire. Not because I want to, not because I can even afford to, because I can't take the medicine to help me focus. And I'm just being transparent here. This is not a pity party. This is not send me 3 cents a day to help a feeding or a starving child. It's not that type of party. What it is that I'm in stage 3. Now there's 6 stages. Well, there's like 3A and 3B. At 3B, you're starting to have problems. I'm at like right at the beginning of 3B, kidney failure. So I can't take a lot of the medicines that I need to take to help me focus. So that's why we don't have dedicated times. Sometimes we're sporadic. And I know a lot of you guys like to be in here talking trash and telling me I'm doing everything wrong. And I enjoy that. I'm not going to lie to you. My community is proud. But to be completely transparent with you, I'm going through some life changes, and we're not going to cry about it because there's a lot of people that are not living to go through life changes. I'm blessed in that matter. Whether you believe in Yahweh, Jehovah, what do y'all call God? I don't know what the other names, Allah, whatever you call it, Hare Krishna. I don't know. I'm blessed. I fight through it. I feel like crap most days. I have migraines most days. I'm sick to my stomach. Took me off some medicine, gave me some new medicine. Modern medicine in the Western society is we treat the ailments, not the cause. So I've got a couple of supplements that I'm trying. They seem to be working. But it's a trial and error. It seems like every 3 to 5 years something goes wrong. But hey, we're farming and keeping the world fed. I like this hoe though. Like this is not like it's cheap. Like you just pay for this. You just buy this. You don't. It's not ongoing herbicide. I wonder if farmers use this in real life. Like, I need to look that up. Because if I got some cows, then I could use the manure. You know, we could change how we do things. Do things, new things. You know, one of my favorite things in this game is cutting grass. That's why I always end up with a bio facility. Man, I tell you, this tractor is. I don't know if I need to be. As soon as it shifts, it loses so much power. It's got to be one of the worst. It's got a CVT. And it's only a 6 speed. Oh, I lied. It's a 7 speed. So on the driving rig that I have dismantled and sold and gave away type stuff, kind of downsized, guys. Kind of downsized a lot. Um, and I'm okay with it. So I'm trying to get the room together. I'm trying to be more consistent on my streaming. Trying to build my community. I want to do some multiplayer games. Um, what I'm excited for, and I know it'll be at such a disadvantage because going from PC to console playing COD, I'm at such a disadvantage. Not that I'm a great player, but I need that anti-lag, that instant reward because I am such a shitty player. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I want to set up some customs and run that, but I'm not sure how you're going to do that on Switch. It's coming to Switch and it's going to be cross-play. So I'm probably gonna buy the next COD. At some point, I'm gonna own every Switch game. That's my goal. I don't know how many games, every physical game, and we're gonna play all of them on stream. And I'm gonna just enjoy it. And I hope you guys do too. Let me see something, guys. There's nothing coming up in the chat. I'm not saying that you guys aren't there, but normally somebody would be in by now. We completely switched over our format, our streaming. Let me go ahead and lock this in. We're not wasting time. I'm gonna put a test in the chat. It just may be nobody here because it's raining. And oh no, it's coming up. I can't chat from my setup. Oh yeah, it looks good, y'all. The stutters are not the game. The stutters are the shitty transmission. I don't even know if it's shitty. I just think the gears are probably not close enough, which I don't know if you need a close ratio transmission on the tractor. It's like power, clutch, you know. A lot of the more efficient tractors are CVTs or power stroke or power something. So, like I said, my lack of consistency is going to get better. We're going to stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and possibly Fridays farm sim on here, and then we're gonna get into some other games. We're on the purple app, so under the same name, Farmer Jab, because farming is where I just enjoy this game. It's like my cozy game. But we're gonna change of being so stressed out about trying to make millions and millions of dollars because I did some research and most farmers are in debt. So our goal is just to not be in debt. And I'm talking about in debt for generations where the grandpa started the debt and the grandson is passed on to the father or the son, or the mother, and the grandkids get the debt out. And so three generations, and they're not a mismanaged farm. What they are, they go through a growth process. So they're not poor, but they're not rich. You know what I mean? Or maybe they have a decent truck. Somebody has a nice truck. Everybody else has okay trucks. The kids have shitty trucks, something they found out in the field. They buy land, and by the time you get to that third generation, they don't have generational wealth, but they don't have generational debt. And so the goal is like 2 to 3 generations of growth. And then you get better technology, you manage it better. I've talked to some old timers who've gotten out of farming, and they said if they had the hardware and the equipment that is sold now, they probably wouldn't have got out of it. But what they did was took their main field and built a compound and put all their family on it. So they keep the land, they keep the investment, and if shit goes awry, everybody's already together. It's beautiful. Like, I get it. But you know, nobody wants to be a farmer anymore. It's just not lucrative. I don't know if it ever was. I don't know if it ever was. I think farming is, you want to feed your community, you want to feed your country, you want to feed the world. It's a lot of long hours. The pay sucks, and you have to scale to make money. And most of the time, you have assets on paper. You don't really have a lot. You may have a nice truck. You may have a nice house. You know, you have a lot of nice things. But they're all write-offs. Like, you're not just buying it for, oh, you know, I want a this or that. I want $100,000 truck to drive back and forth to work. Like, no, that whatever you buy is going to perpetuate you moving forward in your endeavor as a farmer. So I don't think we're going to get much more than just a little bit bigger job than what I thought. I'm definitely making my money's worth. But we're going to have more than $100,000 in a few more minutes. So, in game in a few more hours. So before our second harvest. We've been good stewards. We've been good stewards. My motto in life is usually, if you can buy it twice, then buy it. I haven't done that the last couple of times. Of some purchases I made. They were for, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to write off the purchases for the streaming stuff I bought. Did my Elgato setup. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, I've got Elgato mics, and I can't use them. It's funny to me, I can't use them. But I have a good idea of where I want to go from here, so we just have to do a little more testing. Yeah, I'm looking at it going, oh, it's stuttering. No, it's not. It's the transmission. So, dude has been like at 85% for a minute. We're in the 80s anyway. I'm not catching up. I thought I would catch up to him, but I'm not. Yeah, we're definitely buying one of these. Probably gonna pick up some cows. Yeah, I'm feeling. I don't know, man. Like, it might be right. 50%. What? This just doesn't seem like it's all that accurate. But I hope we don't run into the glitches they had earlier in the game. This is seeming like I should be like 60, 70%. I'm not off by too much, but I don't know. I guess it doesn't look that much there, but when you get over there, there's quite a bit of field comes. Could you imagine in real life though, like you just work 12-hour days and you just make $24,000, $2,000 an hour? You're like, what? I'm sure the upkeep on the tractor or whatever, you know, the maintenance or whatever. You gotta say you made like 16. It's still like $1,500 a hop. You know what I mean? Yeah, we are ahead of schedule on money. You got to think we spent a good $200,000. No, we didn't spend that much. We spent like 75 to 100. The only thing I sort of regret on my change up is I'm not sure if Flight Simulator will run that well on Linux. Yeah, but it's okay. This rain is just making it miserable. Look at the ruts I'm leaving in the field. Hope we can come back from this. It definitely seems like it's going the wrong way. This is how. Oh, yeah, it's severely under horsepower. But the deal's up to 15 miles per hour downhill. Oh well. Wow, that's crazy. Going up with what, 10? No, it's a third. Yeah, every time it shifts gear, it drops. So it might as well just stay in that gear. clean. Look, it just. See if I put it in cruise control. What that does. I'm not sure, y'all. Nope. It's still shifting like crap. It basically should stay in like third. It loses so much momentum shifting. Maybe stay in fifth. Holy crap. It's not that much left. There it is. We gotta stop lying to ourselves. And then you go down. I just don't get how this works. How it doesn't rip up the these were just printed in April. How it doesn't rip up the ceilings or the new growth. As a don't know. Man, I'm just like if we had two workers doing this, this wouldn't be bad. Oops. I want to see how much this field is, honestly. Um, where were we? We're right here. Man, this looks like a big ass field. Oh, it's 35 acres. This would be everything we need. Yeah, this is a nice field. I don't see a farmhouse around here though. So I wonder where you would have to keep your equipment. I think we need to buy a little bit of oats. I just thought about that. They're 100%. We're just feeding them grass. They're not for the horses. Yeah, this is. going a little bit over because this is a bigger field than what we thought. That's okay though. I try to make them about an hour length. And this is going to be, I don't know how long. Hope it's not going to be 2 hours because we're only at 60%. But it's going to get my farming in for the day. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Going uphill, I have to put it in cruise control. Shit's better. Stays in the power band, stays in the pocket a little better. This is a little bit infuriating. If I could say that, it's a little infuriating. Like, it's like, come on, man. Why you give us something with a little more horsepower? What was you thinking? Let's, why can't I? Oh, we got 27. Okay. So we can't even be mad about that. We're at $112,000 coming up on harvest. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I like to not have money issues. Because to be honest with you, we're not going to make any money in January if we even sell it. Yeah. We're almost there. You know, once you get to 80%, then it goes by pretty quick. was very deceiving. 35 acres is a lot. One field, that's a lot. For this little tractor, I feel like my big boy tractor would have done better. Well, we hit 80%. Here we go. Here we go. I love the way this pulls the weeds up, though. I think what we're going to do is get a soybean harvest. So that'll take us into year 3. And then maybe year 4, put some cows there. I don't know. We may play through this for another, like we did the other one, 20 years. I don't know if you guys got the stomach for it. 10 years seems to be it. And then you guys kind of like, oh, move on to the next one. Oh, we got a tornado coming. Oh, please don't hit my field. Please don't hit my field. Please don't hit me and take me to Oz. Oh man, I just noticed that. That's why this seems so crazy. I was like, man, the rain is kind of going sideways almost. But yeah, that's what it is. Oh well. Yeah, this is looking good, y'all. I don't know where 100% gonna be at. I don't think we're gonna do a nice chunk of the field. I could be wrong. We're just now hitting 90. I've been wrong the whole field, the whole project. So, you know, that's what I do. I make mistakes. But I'm never broke. I may be poor, but I'm never broke. There's a difference. We didn't go hog wild on this one, find everything and then struggling to provide. So we're slow walking it. Usually by now we'd have a bunch of cows and then we gotta figure out how to feed them. And with the contracts, we're only taking the lucrative contracts. I'm gonna be away from my farm, I'm gonna make some money. I'm not taking no $1,500 contract because I need to buy some hay, you know. Next couple of months, we might do 1 or 2 more contracts. I don't know what's left. Won't be that much weeding. I mean, at some point we'll have our own equipment to do. Definitely priced about one of these. How much is it? It is under weeders. How sway? It's $36,000. Yeah. Yeah. Not that much left, but and he won't let you do it all once you get to 100% either. We are 175% well off at this point. We have enough now to send 2 kids to college, a rural college town, to study agriculture. Isn't that what your goal as a parent is make sure that your kids get a good education, to have a great career, to have a great life? And if they choose to not go to college, and they choose to not go to trade school, then whatever life they have is their freaking life. That's pretty much where I'm at with it. But you know, we also only spent $2 million of our $10 million profit, and our kids working our all the farm we had, which we can't go back and see what happens in 30 years on that farm because that was on Windows and I did not save it because I'm an idiot. You say idiot? Did not even think about that. I might have the files backed up, not sure. But I did not pack the mods up. So I guess we'd have to re-download everything. And unfortunately, Mod Assistant is not working on Linux. What I find is that if you're really, really, really trying to take care of your farm, you only have time for 1 or 2 farms. So gonna leave that big of a chunk. It's gonna be a nice chunk. And whoever owns this field, it's not my fault. It's the game's. I would do the rest of the field. Yeah, it doesn't even allow me to. So we're gonna get 23,000 off of that. We're at $136,000. That's a good place to end it. We ain't broke no more. Well, we weren't broke coming into this. We not struggling no more. With $136,000, every animal we need. Um, I think if we're 100% honest, do I still have weeds out here? It's too late now. Oh no, they're dead. I sprayed them. I want them removed. Um, I don't know if 2 acres would be enough. We might actually end up putting the cows here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I don't think we would want them that close to our dang on house. So let's go ahead and buy some oats because they need oats. And then we are done. Like this is if we don't spend, oh no. Oh, that's not it. That is where you buy. I'm like, oh no, it doesn't take it. What the heck? There it goes. We're not the brightest cup of tea. There we go. Um, we only have 2 horses. I think we should go in here and we should possibly do grapes. Oh, we are doing. Nope, we're not doing grapes. Oh yeah, we are. Um, so I don't know if it'll take it. I know it'll take the carrots. And then we'll just call it a day. Maybe pick up a little more money. And I think that's gonna be it. When we come back, it'll be June. Let's check and see when what did we plant? I think we planted barley. Oh, or did we do winter barley? Is that how they did it? Oh, next month. Next month we should harvest. If we did barley. If we did barley. I think we did barley. So next month we should harvest. We'll see what we get out of it. Yeah. So when we come back, we will be harvesting. I think all the prep is done. Um, 95% is not bad. I'm gonna harvest this first. This over here, just to see, because we increased the size of it a little bit. We'll probably put some wheat over here. and then we'll save that for our money crop. This isn't as well. It's 90. Yeah, not bad, not bad. But that should be good. We are well on our way to purchasing maybe by this time next year we'll get that other farm. Um, and this will turn into our animal. I don't know. I could see putting the dairy farm on here, but we'll have to research some more, see which dairy farm we want to use. But I think this is going to be. It may not be our most lucrative farm, but it's going to be our most stress-free farm. I don't know if we're going to make millions of dollars with this one, but we have no debt. We haven't been in debt one time. We did start off with $2 million. Okay, so take that with a grain of salt. But we also had a pretty $30 million farm. So if we only took $2 million from that, we're still living high on the hog. We really should have had enough to buy our own truck at the beginning, but I gave myself $2 million and I didn't. I wasn't a great steward. We're driving around a daggone tractor. Plus, I may get me an old Range Rover or something to pull the cart. Don't know yet. But anyway, I will see you guys back at harvest. Have a good one.